My name's Johnny.
Drop it.
Hey, how's it going, Joker fam? It's your white haha Joker, aka the Black Joker, back at it again with a Madden video for you guys. And today, like I've been saying for quite some time, it's been a little bit, but finally gonna go ahead and get you guys this defensive gameplay some of you guys have been asking for. So, and obviously as you guys can see from our top three, we actually also ended up getting Gronkowski. Very happy about that. I will be kind of debuting him and stuff when we get another Raider, but that's besides the point. Defense. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna try to timestamp all this for you guys. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the defense now. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get into no-fly zone, show you guys the abilities, show you guys the certain changes that we made to the defense, things of that nature, because we did make quite a few changes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get into practice mode, going over some of the adjustments and things of that nature on what I'm going to do so you guys can see it in real time. And then of course get you guys defensive gameplay, but it's just going to be defensive gameplay. I'm not going to be showing off the offense, kind of the same thing that I did with my slot post angle gameplay. It's just going to be strictly defense. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now, my defense, again, it's very simplistic. It's not difficult to learn, nothing like that. It's essentially base man coverage. Again, the whole reason and purpose of why we call it no-fly zone is just because that's what we primarily focus on, stopping the pass. Defensive pass rush, if it gets in, it gets in. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But my primary goal is to take away certain aspects of your offense and adjust to whatever it is that you're doing or trying to get to. Now, AJ Dillon, Derrick Henry's, these are going to be the exceptions to this defense, because no, I do not. Whereas I will say defensively, as far as stopping the run, I don't necessarily have an issue stopping the run. But as we all know by now, AJ Dillon and Derrick Henry are completely, that's the exception. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to those two specific players, when they got those X factors activated, I don't have an answer for y'all. All right, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for that. It just is what it is. But besides that, once again, the defense is, again, not very hard to learn, very easy. Again, base man coverage. I don't have to worry about different aspects when it comes to running zone coverage or match or things of that nature. Things get open, things break down, so on and so forth. It is what it is, but at the end of the day, my whole goal for this defense and why I run this defense is to just pretty much take away certain matchups and have my user take away certain things that could possibly get open, certain breaking routes, things of that nature. But we're going to go ahead, jump into the abilities, and go over the changes that we've made. So, now, Joker fam, as far as the abilities that we're rocking, we do have Rod Martin with Enforcer. Now, again, went ahead, took off all his swim clubs and all this stuff. Now again, Rod Martin is not going to be my user still. All right, I'm still going to be rocking out with Justin Reed only because of the simple fact that Rod Martin still gets Lurker for 1 AP. That's a problem. I would rather just run my user, which is 0 AP, pick artist, and that's it. Which, again, Rod Martin gets it for 0, but we all know linebackers ain't jumping without Lurker, so it is what it is. Rod Martin would just be in for goal line situations, 4-6, things of that nature. Next up, another big time pickup that we made was Jalen Watson. Jalen Watson has pick artist for 0 and deep route knockout for 1. Now, I've stressed this so much, I will get into it more when we get into practice mode. But again, for me and how I run my defense, having deep route knockout is more beneficial for me. All right, again, like I said, Justin Reed, pick artist for 0, which will be my user. Tracy Porter, I did take AP off of him. He did have deep route knockout on him, but it was for 3 AP. Didn't want to swing that, so when I took that off of him, he will be playing my safety spot from here on out. JPP has extra credit and edge threat elite for 2 AP. Now again, extra credit is whatever, it's 0 AP, but edge threat, again, I get that quarterback under pressure and the edge threat elite on its own. So dominant edge rush moves, which obviously won't really matter because everybody's rocking secure protector or edge protector, so doesn't really matter. But the increased pressure, the under pressure that we get from this ability, that's more so of why I have this on. Now, Mike Haynes, 0 AP pick artist. Again, it's a flip between Mike Haynes and Charles Woodson on who's going to play the other safety spot. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're interchangeable. Charvarius Ward, again, you guys already know about him. Pick artist, deep route knockout for 1 AP. Ronnie Lott, deep route knockout for 2 AP and crush it. That's perfectly fine. As long as deep route knockout is 2 AP or less, I'm cool with it. Bill Romanowski, he'll be more so of the goal line and 4-6 player that gets in on there. Bo Jackson, deep route knockout, pick artist for 0. Charles Woodson, pick artist. Amari. Now, again, This also helps me with getting that 3 AP off of Tracy Porter and now putting it on, more so on the D line now. So now we have spinner, speedster, and edge threat all for 2 AP. Now again, this is also subject to change only because this is more so of the experiment that was running with Rod Martin when he was the edge rusher, where we had, I believe it was Swim Club and like Tackle Supreme, not Tackle Supreme, it was something else, Swim Club and something else on him. Again, it got in, it procced, it kind of did a little bit here and there. So again, Amari, he's the same thing. Amari's the exact same thing. His traits, all he has is spinner. He doesn't have a bull rush. He doesn't have the swim club. All he has is spinner. So whatever move he does to get off the blocks and stuff like that, it should be a spin move. And again, we're going to have that in combination with edge threat. 0 AP speedster, it was just there, so we just put it on there for 0. But with that, with a combination with edge threat, hopefully we can get kind of glitchy, but we'll see how it goes. Denzel Ward, pick artist, deep route knockout. Warren Sapp, inside stuff, right? Yeah, inside stuff. So again, guys, as you guys can see, my primary corners are going to all have deep route knockouts and pick artists all for 1 AP. This is exactly what I want. It is kind of weird because we don't have a lot of Raider corners in right now, so it's kind of weird for no fly zone. But again, I'm really hoping at some point in time we get an upgrade to Lester Haynes, we get a Willie Brown, something, or Nnamdi Asomugha, whoever it might be, corners that get 0 AP deep route knockout, or 1 AP, at least 1 AP. 0 AP would be nice, but at least 1 AP deep route knockout with the combination of 0 AP pick artists. Hopefully we can get more Raider corners with that kind of combination. Alright, Joker fam, so now we're in practice mode, man. We're going to go ahead and get into a little bit more about how I run my no-fly zone. So 3-3-5 is obviously the primary thing that I come out of. Matter of fact, it's the only thing I really come out of outside of 4-6, but again, that's more so of kind of like a, not really goal line, but like red zone type thing, something between like the touchdown and like the 10-yard line, something like that. I'll probably come out in 4-6. But as far as nickel goes, again, we do have Tracy Porter here at the safety spot, Mike Haynes at the other safety spot. Again, you can put Charles Woodson in here if you want to. Again, it's all preference at that point. But the biggest key right now are going to be our outside corners, which will be Jalen Watson, or our corner spots, which is going to be Jalen Watson, Denzel Ward, and Charvarius Ward. So, again, everything else is the same. As far as your coaching adjustments, again, this is where a lot of your adjusting is going to come in. Between this and usury, this is where your adjustments are going to happen. Now, for me, I normally start out with curl flats on 20, flats to like 5. Now, again, I will probably sometimes switch this. I might go flats to 20, curl flats to 5. Again, this is more so predicated on like drag routes and things of that nature. If people are getting drag routes open like really quick, I'll probably even drop this down to 0 to make sure that they get more to the line of scrimmage to kind of get underneath that drag route. Now again, this is all based on adjusting and things of that nature. We'll get more in depth with this when we get into the gameplay, but again, for me, I will normally start out on 20 just to get the feel for it and flats to 0. Now again, this is again, this will kind of be up to y'all. This kind of happens too. Make sure you guys kind of like back out of this, because when you guys go do this, like if you were to put your coaching adjustments, as soon as you scroll up and come back down, it's back to default. Don't ask me why it happens, but it does. So when you guys make this adjustment here, make sure you guys back out, and then you can go back into your coaching adjustments. You guys see I started at the top, but again, our stuff is still set. So even if I scroll back up, come back down, it's still set. All right, so just make sure you guys do that. But again, another thing, play ball. I typically play receiver. All right, some people still want to play SWAT and this, that. I don't care about all that. I play receiver only because of the deep route knockouts. For certain corners that have the play ball in the air aggressive trait, they will still go for picks on their own. Again, it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, whatever the case is. But for me, I play receiver. So that way I know they're going to always play the receiver. They're always going to get the knockout. Quote unquote, should always get the knockout. So I would normally do that. 9 times out of 10, it's on balance. But if I see like my corners just jumping for picks and not getting the ball, just doing dumb stuff, I'll go to play receiver. So, but most of the time it is on balance. All right, Joker fam. So once again, guys, what I would like to do sometimes, I would like to switch. You just flip your plays here and there. Again, it'll sometimes start you out here on lot. Again, I don't want to use lot. Justin Reed is my user, so I'll flip the play and do something like this. Now, what you do with your D line, once again, it's completely up to you how you want to utilize that. But for me, I will always have my safeties in these purples. All right. Now, again, a lot of this is kind of having to adjust to certain things. So sometimes I will play the purple myself. I'll put Tracy Porter in that deep third instead. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. Sometimes I'll use it myself. I'll use it the deep third myself. Again, we can play underneath. We can play the cloud flats. You know, depending on if they're hitting flats a lot. We can play hard flats. But again, keep in mind, if you guys play hard flats, you're playing underneath. So that means your corners are going to be playing underneath too. They're not going to be playing over top. So that for me will be the first adjustment I will always make, is to make sure that I'm playing over top. I don't care if it's cloud flats or whatever the case is. I want to make sure that my corners aren't getting beat over top, because if you play underneath, yeah, you'll get a press animation for these outside corners, and it will be good depending. You know what I'm saying? If your guys are going against somebody who's got like 4 or 5 short end elites, it might, you know, you're going to get burnt. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's why, again, I prefer to play over top. But either way, Joker fam, this is kind of like the basis of my offense. It's very, like I said, it's very simplistic. For the most part, you guys can stack certain things. So you guys go to your quick adjustments, you press Y. As far as you can play either inside or outside. I normally don't mess with this, but you guys could play inside, outside, over top, and underneath. Now again, underneath, I prefer not to do this, because 9 times out of 10, people come out in gun tights, bunch routes, things where like you can't always press certain players. So playing underneath, I wouldn't recommend. Something like gun empty. I'll go ahead and flip this so I have my user. Now, if I play inside or outside, you guys can see that the corners, Ronnie Lott and probably the other outside corners too, they're shifting. All right. Now again, this is primarily going to be for how you think your opponent is running certain things. So like if they come out and gun tight, 9 times out of 10, what are they going to be trying to do? Hit those corner routes. So you want to have the shade outside. So when I press Y and I click the right stick to the right, I'm telling my corners play the outside. Now once again, can they still get beat? Yes, they can. But they'll play it a little bit better along with the combination of them having like whatever type of knockout you have. Again, like I said, I run deep route knockout, but that's just me. All right. Now, depending on what kind of knockout you have, they'll play that a little bit better. They'll get you the knockout. Now, again, if they're running a lot of drags and slants and crossers, stuff like that, you're going to want to shift, play them inside. Now, again, keep in mind, like I said, this can be stacked. So, oh, whoops. That was on me. I wasn't paying attention. Now, like I said, this can be stacked. So if you wanted to, you could shade inside. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me flip that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So like I said, you can shade outside, shade inside. You can shade inside, play underneath. And then, again, like I said, wouldn't recommend it for that reason. As you guys can see, Ronnie Lott kind of just got beat right off the ball. But, you know, that's just me personally. Like I said, if it was me, I would do more so of the shade outside or shade inside or outside and play over top. I always try to play over top. I don't know why I can't get my user. I always try to play over top. So again, guys, if you guys also notice too, if you guys do the shade, again, like I said, then you'll see them move. Now, again, this is not going to happen in every formation. Obviously, bunch, they're not going to move. Gun tight, they're not going to move like that. But it's still registering. It's still an adjustment you're putting in. Now, again, keep this in mind too. When you guys can play off, right? Certain players back up, but certain ones don't. So if you guys press up, these guys, these corners here, these Lott and Jackson and Bo Jackson, they're not gonna press. So when you guys want to press and play underneath, you know what I'm saying? Kittle and Gronk, they're gonna pretty much get free releases because they're not able to press. Unlike the corners, they're going to be able to press. They'll get the press animation. You see what I'm saying? And look at that. They just get free releases. Now, the CPU is trash, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a replay of what I'm talking about. Now, pressing and playing underneath, it has its value, right? You get the press animation, boom, that's taken away automatically. That's a drag route, and that's getting taken away. You guys have the press animation here. This is getting taken away. Now, again, that is Dickerson. It ain't like it's a top-tier receiver, but it's still getting pressed. Here, that's getting pressed, but even that got a free release. Now, again, it could be because Michael Thomas has a good release compared to Denzel Ward's press. But again, everybody else got good press animation. Now, if this was me, I'm hitting this all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking advantage of that 100%. But more so here on the insides, both of these receivers, look at this. Both of these receivers got free releases. You know what I'm saying? So keep this in mind on when you guys are running man coverage, that if you are thinking about playing underneath, be aware of who is able to press up and who's not. All right, so that doesn't mean you have to play off, right? Because these guys are still pressed up, but this just means you have to play over top. Now, if I play over top, let's say I play inside and over top. I know Lot is my user right now. I'm just don't want to flip it because there's no point. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that real quick. Again, good play. We'll take that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this replay again. Let me see here. So as you guys can see, even though these guys are pressed up, since I'm playing over top, their initial step is back. It's not going to be to press them. Same thing here with Dickerson on the outside. Boom, he's already backpedaling. He's not even pressing him compared to the last play. Also, same thing on the other side too. Denzel Ward got blown off the line of scrimmage, right? But now not this time. My first initial step, and obviously we know how that went. That was a pick. Again, same thing for these guys. I played over top. They're not dropping down immediately because I'm not playing underneath. I'm playing over top. Their first initial reaction is going to be to drop back. That's what you want. Don't want to get beat over top. If they're going to beat you underneath, fine. But adjust to whatever they're doing underneath. Try to take away the underneath and then have him start trying to stretch the ball downfield. Start trying to push the ball more downfield. But once again, y'all, if you guys have any other questions, I haven't really gone too in depth with certain things as far as like the shading and stuff like that. But again, I also have had people ask me about inside shade too. Again, guys, I have my own personal opinion about inside shade. I put a video out on that. So again, it's just not good. You know what I'm saying? It probably with combination with Acrobat maybe, or a combination with a knockout, it might be good, but I just don't think it's a good ability. Obviously, that will go for the same thing with one step ahead. That will go the same thing with outside shade. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's the same thing. So that's my 2 cents on it. But as far as those adjustments, that's it. I don't really play underneath too often. I will do it on goal line or red zone type situations, and that's it. But again, primarily what you guys see is this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I try to take away the sidelines, prevent you from hitting drags and corner routes. Not so much as corner routes are kind of fine depending on like what side you're throwing them to. But again, like if and let's say if the ball was on the right hash or whatever, and I had a feeling that you were going to try to hit that corner route to the left side, I'll go ahead, put him in a deep third, and I will go use this corner route myself. You know what I'm saying? So if he called hike, bam, I'm out here to play this corner route here, play that, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's all it is. But again, we'll go ahead, jump into a gameplay. I'll show you guys what it's like in live time. All right, Joker fam. So we're in the game, man. Got us starting out on defense. Exactly where we want to be at off rip. So we're going to go ahead and make our adjustments here. Put Tracy there. Charles Woodson there. Mike Haynes, don't really matter. Set our curl flats here. Set our flats there. Again, like I said, we do have that option to put that there. We'll put option defense on conservative too. That's another little thing you can do. But we'll keep the pass, the play ball to whatever, to keep it a balance, and that's it. But make our quick adjustments, have our curl flats up, playing over top. So right now we chilling. You know what I'm saying? So again, a good throw. That's fine. We'll take that. So again, we'll come out, make a little bit more of an adjustment. We'll put it to 15. Now again, you don't have to make your adjustments this sporadic, I guess. But it's just something, you know, something that I noticed, a little tidbit. So we're gonna go ahead and take it away right away. Nice little wheel. That's fine. And a hurry up. Let's see what we got here. We're on that. We're on that. Now pressure got in. Now again, do I expect it to get in? No. If it does, great. And all I'm saying, I'm not gonna be mad if it gets in. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not running this defense for pass rush. I'm running it for stopping the pass. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So we'll go ahead, flip, do that, play over top. You guys can also play pass. You know what I'm saying? That's completely up to you. Has some bumping going on, but do it into double coverage, and we'll take that. So like I said, I'm not going to show off the offense. We're just keeping it to defense. All right, Joker Ramp. So back on no-fly zone. Like I said, guys, the biggest key for my defense, man, is to just use my deep zones or deep safeties to just take away the sidelines, take away short routes, things of that nature, to make you push the ball downfield into break up passes or picks, whatever the case may be. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's really about it. Don't know how that happened, but all right, we'll take that. I don't know why Gronk was that open. I don't know what happened to Ronnie Lott on that play, but something like this too, you could shade inside and play over top in something like this, because more than likely most of these routes are going to be coming to the inside of the field. See, I don't know how Denzel Ward got beat that bad. See, things like this is gonna happen in man coverage that I don't even know how that even got that open. All right, so once again, something. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to put my purples up. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Didn't get a chance to make that adjustment. That's completely my fault. So, have that flipped. There we go. So we good now. All right, we got that boxed up. I did not think he was going to get his feet in. All right, Joker Ramp. So back in no-fly zone, man, we actually went up a point. So once again, something like gun tight, it's obviously going to be a perfect formation for us to really get what we want out of this lab. So we go ahead, take that away, and we see the corner route. Now this should be broken up. There we go. So this is why we have deep route knockout. Again, if he wants to push the ball down far downfield, that's fine. As long as we get that knockout, that's all I really care about. So once again, let me see what we got here. He's got so much open. That's on me. I don't think I played over top. Those two routes got way too open. All right, Joker Ramp. So we're in the second half, man. We're back on defense, bro. So right now we're gonna go ahead and flip our coaching suggestions, whatever. Flip our flats. There we go. So we're gonna have our let's do something like that, and then we're good here. So again, guys, stopping the run. Once again, not the biggest, most important part of the defense. Again, if it happens, great. AJ Dillon, Derrick Henry, they're the exceptions to it. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, what we want is to force our opponents to pass. So right now, actually, we're gonna put him. Well, he can stay where he's at in that deep zone there. So we'll take that. We'll take the little underneath. I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Play over top. We can play the pass, and there we go. Okay, we'll take that. I wish the deep third would have, you know, kind of played that a little bit better, but it is what it is. So let's see what we got here. All right. Couldn't get that off in time, but that's okay. Good pressure. Good pressure. I don't know why Ronnie Lott got back there, but hey, well, I'll take it. Let's do that. They're going to call me for PI because I was trying to get in front of the route. I was trying my best to just get in front of it. Oh my God. Nah, I'm here this time. Good breakup. Good breakup, good breakup, good breakup. So we're going to go ahead. That one was kind of like a little bit shallow, a little bit under. So now we're going to drop our flats to 15 here. All right. So now he's going to come out in the same thing. Play the pass, do that. We're going to press this. And then we'll release, and then we'll go jump to Gronk on this. Make sure we're playing over top. And also, I'm not shading inside or outside. I'm just letting it kind of do its own thing. Close, 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 close. All right. Same thing. Keep it over top. Okay. Good little short route. That's kind of on me. I got to get out there and play that. Yep, that's mine. Let's go. So I don't know if he was going to try to throw that same route he did last play. I don't know if the curl flat took it away or whatever the case is. But I'm hoping we took that read away. So he was trying to go somewhere else. And everything was just boxed. Bro, what is happening with this, man? I don't understand. Oh my God, man. That's so stupid, man. Like, looking at the replay, and I'm gonna have to leave that in because the ball hit Gronk in the hands. He just didn't come down with it. Just couldn't get the breakup. Could not get the breakup. All right, Joker fam. So, back on the fly zone, man. 58 seconds left. Homeboy's got 3 timeouts. So, absolutely need a stop here. So, I'm going to keep my flats to... we're going to keep them at 15. Curl flats to 5. Everything else is where it's at. So he's coming out in I form. Not really too worried about I form. So I don't know what his plan is with this. Oh crap, I just realized he might have double me on. So we'll take that. Again, if he had like AJ Dillon or something, like I've been saying, I would be a little bit more worried about I form, halfback stretch. But I'm not going to worry about that. So right now he's coming out in gun tight. Again, we'll have to do something like that, Do something like that. Play off. Hopefully we can lock it up here. Yeah, I figured this would have happened. I probably should have left the safety over top on that side. That's on me. Alright, Joker fam. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the gameplay right there, man. Once again, I know my Ultimate League obviously got the loss for that game, but it is what it is. I just want to show off the defense. We got picks, things of that nature. I really messed up on offense. I'm not gonna lie. That last play, I should have had the safety over top. I should have known he was gonna go to him. I shouldn't have put the safety in the deep there. I should have left him over top. So I'll take fault for that. That was a dumb mistake. But either way, man, as you guys can see, it's very, like I said, it's very simplistic. The only thing that you need to really adjust is pretty much how you use her and essentially your deep zones. Sometimes leaving up a deep third is better. Sometimes putting up a cloud flat is better. Sometimes you got to adjust the zone drop for the cloud flat. Sometimes you got to adjust the zone drop for the curl flat. It all depends. Now, I would say the biggest difference between a curl flat and a cloud flat is that, or for some of you guys, the purple zone and the blue zone, or light blue zone, I should say, because there's 2 blues. But either way, the biggest difference between the light blue zone and the purple zone is that the light blue zone plays more towards the sideline. So again, that's more so of your corner routes, things of that nature. If you guys are having a tough time trying to cover those, all you'll need to do is adjust the zone drops to it, and then you'll play certain levels wherever they're targeting a corner route, where there's a deep corner route, a base corner route that goes like 10, 11 yards, whatever the case is. That's all you would need to do. And then you'll take that completely away and force your opponent to then have to target something else. that's pretty much the basis of the defense and how it's ran. The man coverage, again, it's going to play how it's supposed to play. You'll get knockouts here and there. Again, Marquez surprised me a little bit how he beat me over top that one play. But once again, it's just adjusting. I went ahead, adjusted my play certain players by speed, play it by speed, and we didn't get beat over top anymore outside of the deep the double me play. So once again, like I said, that one was my fault. But if you guys have any questions as far as abilities, as far as certain still more adjustments, if you guys want another gameplay like this, man, let me know in the comment section below. I'll go ahead and get you guys another one. But either way, Joker fam, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, man. If so, make sure you guys drop some laughs on that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. We're on the road to 10K. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright? Peace.